And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD, arrives on air. Apologies for long start, but I totally forgot that after all the drivers reinstallations, I actually lost Shadowplay, Shadowplay configuration. So I had to do it all again, and because it's all drivers, it's NVIDIA GeForce Experience that requires login, which is hard login and even secret code. And we are on finally in DZ. Finally got a little bit of time to play, and this is again another very late stream. So this one's late, almost, well, let's call it 20-hour late stream. So and this is not the character I wanted to play, but I forgot to change account after testing. So here we are on the many cars server for a couple hours to have some fun, but the fun is probably on the coast, and this character somehow quite some time ago ended up inland. I don't remember when and how it happened, because this one I don't remember even playing. Well, I found him yesterday, a couple days before when I was testing. I hope you can see me, because I cannot see myself. Twitch is not working for some reason for me. I'm trying to I'm trying different ways, and seems that it's not really working either way. Okay, it was constantly buffering, now it seems like there is a picture. So I found this character yesterday, not yesterday, a couple days ago, when I was reinstalling drivers and testing if DZ was working and whatnot. So and this character was already around here in this lands of, what's this, Viber, and he is actually pretty hungry. So I remember that I was playing on many cars 2 weeks ago, the last time it was, and we were looking for a crossbow and couldn't find it. So maybe let's continue looking for a crossbow with this character. Mountain Man, nice to see you, very nice to see you. Okay, I'm lagging. This server actually is a little bit laggy for me. Unfortunately, there's that. So, nice to see you, Mountain Man. Yep. Nice to hear it. News on my side is that I finally have a PC that can play DZ again. Not a big deal, but I would say very nice. So because of all the experiments with video cards, the obsolete server video cards, and trying to make them work with normal consumer video cards, it's all pain and a bum. So I ended up with a system at one point that just didn't want to run DZ because of the shadow play. So, but now more or less everything is more or less settled, and we can play DZ. And actually the video cards kind of work the way they're supposed to. Of course, there's always something, but Yeah, cannot make things perfect. There would be always something, some minor stuff. But at least this is playable, and well, everything else sort of kinda stayed playable throughout all the experiments. It was only DZ because of its anti-cheat, unfortunately, reacting on the mix of server and consumer drivers. So looks the same, but from this angle the label looks different. Okay, I actually don't have a bottle. Well, who needs it? I'm probably gonna die soon after we get to the coast. So this character, so be it, but there is a character, the one that I played 2 weeks ago. That guy somewhere around Gorka, between Gorka and Birzino, I think, somewhere over there. Well, this one dies, we always can go to that one if this one dies. Okay. Running around, picking up random stuff, which is technically pointless. We just got to grab a car and head out looking for some fun. Okay, there's actually quite some shotguns with shotgun shells in them. Another Glock mag that we don't really have room for. Well, we don't have actually a Glock mag. No, we have one. Because it's a many car server, and the character sorta kinda fast traveled inland after spawning. That's why this character doesn't even have a backpack. Though he has a burlap sack. So only need a rope. Can we, for example, cut this stuff? A little bit. And this knife. Let's see if there's enough clothes around to make us a rope. I'm not picking it up because the inventory is full. So I don't think I'm going to encounter anybody around here, because everybody just grab a car on the coast and go to Tisa, go to the airfield. At least to the Viber military, but here, towns, and there's not a lot of clothes left. Nice sniper rifle though. Is exactly one round. There's a car spawn in this town, at least once that I know of, and it's empty, so in this town there's no car for us. Yeah, that doesn't really have a sense to prepare this character this properly for the adventures. Plus, I think I think at this point we got to think more about just finding some food. Okay, so we have some wrecks in here. Let's just leave them like around here. We'll get back if we find more. Yeah, at this point it really would be nice to find the backpack. Or to craft a rope at least. Yeah, I haven't played in Chernarus for a very long time. Sorta kinda, while of course it's pretty much that etched in my memory, but things like different obscure nooks and crannies, they of course, like, some of them feel actually sorta kinda new even to me. You cannot remember everything, even if you spend like 5,000 hours in here. And here is a backpack, but this one is a little bit too big. I'd prefer something less intrusive. So, let's keep crafting the rope. I can see some fruit trees in the backyard. We gotta take a look at that. Orchards don't spawn anything. That part, of course, I remember. But random fruit trees here and there, they do spawn stuff. There's like a lot of zombies around here. And they all don't have any food. Disappointing. That is a fruit tree. Yep. Okay, gonna be surviving on pears and whatnot. This is a fruit tree. Oh yeah, how did you even... Yeah, the zombies are really poor here. The mushrooms probably don't grow in the fields, even if it's around hay bales. Do you have anything? You're growing into a fence, which is not a good idea for a tree to grow into. Where's the apple? Chili dry. Okay. Hope it's okay. Because I'm not sure in this version. This one, yeah, this one just a normal tree. This one though is another pear tree. Some zombies definitely know karate or something like that. You gotta be kidding me. The more I kill them, the more they appear. And all I have... Well, I mean, against them, all I have is a kitchen knife. Zombie moving over there. Yeah, definitely not Livonia. So we gotta leave this place and go back to where the fun is. And it is probably, well, I mean, I'm sure it's on the coast. Okay. Can we cut this? I hope we can. Very nice. Let's craft a basic backpack. I'm not even going to expand it probably. I'll try to use it as it is. It's just an improvised bag. Okay, so now we got to reorganize things a little bit since we have this bag now. I'm carrying a ton of random magazines and ammo because, well, I found it. So why not? So here, this can go here, this can stay here because who cares? And the food goes in my stomach, of course. These pears are better than they actually look. They seem to be pretty big and they have some substantial amount of calories. They try to go to the Viber military. I don't think so. Okay, let's see if this apple is safe. They 100% used to be safe, but I'm not sure about this version. Maybe it was my mistake somewhere, but I'm not sure where and what even could I do wrong. So the car spawns on the main square of this town, but it's not there, so let's go to the next town. Next town that's closer to the coast. Well, I mean, while it can be fun to just gear up completely and return to the coast with like full out or something, maybe I'll do it, but for now I think we have enough gear. I'd really love a proper sniper rifle, but yeah, I haven't. I thought I had the scope, but no scopes. So the zombies, though, are freaking everywhere. And what's the most annoying part, they don't have food on them. Really love myself a green cargo pants. And this is like, this is interesting, yeah. What's this then? Ah, hand saw. Okay. Let's... Oh, crap. That one actually sort of scared me a little bit. Oh, the first zombie with food. Okay. I'm not giving anybody opportunity to take this away from me. To take this off of my dead body. Nope. I've been struggling enough. Capri pants. Green cargos. Can we please have green cargos? Yeah, the kitchen knife, unfortunately, it's not the best anti-zombie weapon. Proper knives, like military hunting, they are capable of killing zombies and just in 2 hits and 2 swings, and pretty solidly, pretty consistently. This one is not consistent. Sometimes it would do it. Maybe the problem is the reach. Are we done here? Seems like it. This bridge is sorta infamous, if you can say so, about a landmark in DayZ. So I remember at some point cheaters using some, well, pretty strange cheats were able to teleport the whole server, everybody on the server, to this place. Exactly to this bridge. I've seen it myself, experienced it myself a couple times. Exactly to this bridge. Over one of the creeks, well, the creek that goes to, what's it called? Viber Military, VMC. Miss, good evening, welcome. Yeah. Interesting that I had actually, yeah, my character been getting pretty hungry. That's the reason why after getting some food, I'm not even white when it comes to food. Got to keep looking, I guess. So... but probably we just go back to the coast and get killed there in some sophisticated or maybe not that much sophisticated card trap. Once in a while. Once in a while, it's worth visiting places that where you pretty much started at. But only once in a while. I think I've had enough Chernarus in my life. So I'm checking mostly for food, looking mostly for food. The loot-wise, I mean, I have enough coastal firepower. Oh, there's a base and a mushroom. A base and a mushroom. Well, used to be a base. Any more mushrooms though? That part I don't mind. Oh yes, thank you. Let's enjoy the mushrooms. Nobody gets a chance to eat my food. Oh crap, I lost my Twitch again. If I can run Twitch directly, let's see if it works. So there's a combination of two different internet connections. Well, it's not combinations, it's combination of options. Different VPNs, and those are not your standard ones like NordVPN or TunnelBear or whatever. These are very custom ones. The internet's been wonky. Actually today media reported massive outages in Russia. Like different businesses not available for some reason. So, and we got to just add some gamma. Give me a second. Here we go. Now I can see and you can see without stressing anybody's eyes. So two mushrooms actually pushed us to white white energy, which is nice. Yeah, the zombies sound for some reason a little bit different today. Ow. You little piece of rotten meat. I don't really have a lot of bandages. Rotten field mushroom. Oh, nice flag. Let's make maybe armband, because why not? Armband is one bandage. Oh yeah, badly damaged, they're all. Not optimal. This one damaged too, okay. Oh. This place only has flags left. Was it like a flag store? Here we have a couple of trees that spawn fruit. Rotten. Ganagechi, good evening, welcome, welcome, welcome. Desecrate the flag, yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, nice. That's a lot of fruit. See, it's not an orchard, just 4 trees or 5 together in a group, and it has fruit. But if it was like an orchard, trees planted in like in rows, yep. No fruit whatsoever would be there. What type of flag was it? Yeah, good question. Connachton, good evening, welcome. 1/4 of beefsteak. That's nice, I didn't know that. But I kind of felt that it was not an unsubstantial amount, not so that it was actually substantial. So we are here surviving on fruit and not seeing a single car on many cars server. Okay, so let's eat everything we got. Who knows? The stomach I prefer to have full. The rest, well, whatever. It can go anyway. So just fruit and one small thingy of liver pate or pike or whatever it was. Yeah, turns out actually, Connachton, I have a bunch. This is my second one, maybe third one on this server. But yeah, I actually was going to play another one. The one that's somewhere around Gorka looking for... what's it called? The thing that shoot bolts, what's the name? Crossbow. So, but I was sort of logging in into this one to test if DZ, if I got DZ working back again. So, and yeah. Are you a real car? No. But characters on this server, it's like they come and go. You go to the coast and there's enough going on there to get killed pretty fast or die in some freak accident. This character I think is only alive and is geared because he left the coast, but when and how I don't remember. I found him at Viber. Okay, where's the well? The well was somewhere around here. Was it down there? No, that's the local store. In front of the church. in the cemetery. Some deadman water, no. Yeah, Sumrak moved them all and... Ah, here it is, on the other side of the road. So I didn't actually check. I think there is one car spawn over there. Interesting, I'm not seeing any cars tonight. So my previous stream like 2 weeks ago, it was with the title related to like looking for cars on many cars server and not being able to find one. More fitting for this one it would be. At least the zombies are all gone now. That's what I've been talking about. But I don't have a scope. I don't have a scope. At least let's take 3 rounds. The pea shooter that I currently have on my back, I do not hope much. Do not hope to achieve much with it, but it has at least some sort of scope. Interesting. Do diners and Daisy spawn 357 stuff? Daisy in Chernarus. Because in Livonia they spawn 357 stuff. But in Chernarus, I cannot say at all. Two places I know in Livonia to find 357 related things. It's the, as I call them, offices next to the workshops. Small 2-story ones. The first floor is storage. The second floor is like offices. Oh, nice plum. This one's rotten. So yeah, those offices and the diners. These are all fruit trees, I think. Not this one. Probably not this one. But this one for sure. The zombie was kinda trying to get inside. Was standing at the door. Okay. Haven't heard a single car. People don't drive through these places, interestingly enough. I thought people would use this road at least to get to the northwest airfield. So I hope maybe to intercept somebody here. Okay. At least the sewing kit. Okay. Okay then. Ow. Telekinetic zombie. Stop ruining my nice jacket. Or shirt. Whatever this is. Interestingly enough. Yeah, no cars here. We'll find one. It's just sort of kind of funny. Another thing that I haven't seen a lot of knives. So at Viber I saw one kitchen knife, and that was it. The zombies don't have food here. Seems to be a little bit hardcore. The zombies actually barely have any loot whatsoever. Surviving on zombie loot challenge might be actually fun here. Yeah, I think the scope on my rifle's broken. Oh no. Well, okay, let's continue following the road. Yeah, I think all these ones that are not on cemeteries, the ones that are sort of kind of just at the sides of the road, in some obscure places, especially ones with some additions like a helmet or something else, they are graves of real people. Real people in a virtual space. Yeah, with the new draw distance you can see like the VMC from here. Oh yeah, when I was testing DayZ, by the way, when I was testing, yeah, that's the Bardak factory where we logged in tonight. So a couple days ago, when I was testing DayZ, I actually could see the light, the red light. Maybe it was a zombie, maybe it was a player. It sort of wasn't really moving. It just was there and then disappeared at the VMC from Viber. So quite a distance. For some reason I sort of kind of remember that this place spawns a car. Yeah. Things like car spawns, of course. Oh, this is nice. If we change. Things like car spawns, of course. After all these years. I do not really remember. Just a cap. Kinda hope for more clothes because I'm out of bandages. Almost. I'm going to stay on the road. Normally I would of course wander off in the woods, like side roads and whatnot. But yeah. When I was testing DayZ like more than a week ago, it was before I broke my PC, trying to figure out how to make all this mix of server video drivers, video drivers, GPU drivers, and consumer GPU drivers. So I was on the coast, maybe it was different character, and I could swear that like a car would be passing by every, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And that server had back then way less players than this one. That one was actually barely populated at that time of day, because it was like 6 AM or something. Small military installation. I don't even remember the name of if it has a name. Maybe there's at least a military knife in here. Okay. Don't want to attract all the zombies at once. Yeah. An FNX in good condition. And I have an FNX magazine. I kept it. I haven't had an FNX in a very, very long time by the way. Okay, there, for some reason, lately have been hard to find in Livonia, these FNXs. Okay. Okay, I don't care about the state of the rounds. Going to have them all in just one pile. Maybe even in, well, I mean, okay, that was something unexpectedly good here. Oh, hello. And you, hello. And you, hello. These always have been very hard to find. And we have more. That's for my sniper rifle. More ACP rounds. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's not that big, so let's grab it. So I got drum mag. Did they check everything? I think, yeah, there's only 2 tents. headwear actually protects him a little bit. Zombies are all disseminated. How did you even... Okay. That small military installation camp at the road actually gave us a couple of good things. So let's, by the way, figure out our inventory a little bit. Reload the sniper rifle at least. Maybe staying closer to the road in case somebody passes. Somebody drives by. What was that? Ah, a tree. Okay. That's the barn over Zeleno, I think. Yeah, now when you can see like miles away, things look a little bit way different sometimes. Even familiar ones. So this goes away. This one we open. And fill up this magazine. Just in case we find something like M16 or 10 rounder. And that, the previous one, 10 rounder too, okay. So 11 rounds stay. 9 mils. Do I need that many? I'm not sure. This, let's empty it. The sniper rifle. The magazine is badly damaged. Is it going to jam? Well, it's bolt action, they don't jam. If I sort of kinda understand it correctly. On this box have a magazine that we can drop you in, so why would we need to keep you separately? Have a stack already. Okay, the mag goes back on the rifle. This we can drop inside this mag. Keep it there. This we just pour out. Don't need that old moldy water in there. Okay, we actually have quite some firepower, quite some ammo on us. Okay, is it an orchard? I think it's an orchard. If it's an orchard, then well, doesn't look like one. So maybe there is something. Maybe it's like when it's a group of, yeah, it's an orchard. Just doesn't look like planted in an organized way. The well used to be here. Helicopter. Helicopter coming down. Helicopter, helicopter. Yeah, that's the second one actually in the same direction. Now farther because I moved away. Yeah, these rounds I keep collecting and dropping them inside this magazine. Because I'm carrying this magazine. This guy actually ended up having a surprising amount of ammunition. Of different kinds, of course. Okay, and these trees. These trees. Ooh. Loud. It's easier to kill them when they end up getting cornered. Okay. Let's at least rehydrate properly. That's free. No, I really expected somebody to just drive on the road that I'm following. I would drive here to get to the northwest airfield to Tokise. Okay. Let's keep going, I guess. Zelena is ahead, and now when you can see like the other side of the hill, even from here and even farther. There's a house over there. Yeah, there was. It looks different. So I haven't been playing Chernarus. I haven't really played Chernarus even since they changed the draw distance, the rendering distance, so I haven't seen a lot of things in Chernarus with the new rendering distance. Remember when there used to be a school over there? Somewhere. At some point. They introduced a couple of changes to the map. Not really big ones. But sorta kinda surprising. And Zelena got a proper school building. The big one. Standing actually separately. One side almost in the woods. On a hill. I don't know, was sort of an interesting place. And that ski resort they tried to do on the coast. I keep forgetting the name of the place where nothing happens. And that ski resort ended up sort of kind of being like you would skiing down a slope, you would end up first on a highway, crossing a highway, then crossing a railroad, and then in the sea. So probably not the best place for a slope. Yeah, the school used to be over there on that hill. So maybe that's why they moved the ski resort to this part of the map. Okay, if you are looking for the cars, I'm not looking at the map with like car spawns. We are traveling one way or another, so if you are looking for a car, we'll have to go in the town. Just looking around. Oh. Yeah, the server's laggy. I mean, my connection to the server's probably laggy. And this is more like it. So the tier of loot is lowering. Is dropping now, unfortunately. So we don't even need to go to the local military. We just gotta go through the streets of the town looking for potential, well, places where a car might spawn. Hey buddy. No one cans. Yeah, that one is relatively fresh. And this one's very old. This one of the original ones. Unfortunately, Zluta Soda or Zluta for some reason ended up being removed from the game. It was in cans. It used to be in cans instead of Spite and Pepsi and whatnot. So now we have Nota Cola, Spite and Pepsi, and we used to have Cola Loca, Zluta Malinovka soda, and something else. I kinda would really like to see them back. Way more authentic to Chernarus. I know, no cars in the houses. I'm just checking some on the way. Looking for food and I don't know. Just learning what loot they spawn these days. I don't think I've ever one thing though. I don't think I've ever survived this much, relied this much on fruit from under the trees. Let's check here, check there. Interesting, there's gates here. That part I did not know. This place is actually one of the probably most famous places in the game, like this, because it's one of the first DayZ screenshots on DayZ Steam page. This exact place. I even tried to recreate it with AI not that long ago, and well, even though I tried and gave it a pretty good description of the picture that I wanted to get out, the way that it generated this picture only by my description suggested that the model knew. Not just it didn't just rely on my prompt. It sort of kind of knew. Let me actually find it. I think I can. Just give me a second. Oops. I forgot to post a tweet. That's professionalism, really. Just give me a second. Good that I checked. Forgot to tweet about the stream, which is not how it's supposed to be. Here's the tweet. Instagram post. Nobody really needs them, but I still do them. So let me see. That was several months ago, I think. Scrolling through my Twitter. Bear with me. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Yeah, somewhere around here, almost there. Almost there. Am I still alive in the game? Yeah. Maybe got to hide somewhere. Doesn't matter where. Looking. Yep. Found it. So let me just stand here like this. The car used to be actually different, so that's what it is right now. This place and the screenshot. That's the original screenshot. One of the first screenshots of this place in the game. I think it sort of kind of changed. The buildings on over there and over there changed. I can see the garages, but the bushes, yeah, the bushes changed. The bushes are different now, so yeah, that's the old, very old one of the first screenshots of this game. So cool. And if you're interested, that's what I managed to get out of the generator. I described it pretty much as good as I could, but I think I didn't describe all the details, of course, and it ended up generating this. So I think it just new because it generated even these stats here. Is just simply new. What I was talking about, it was ChatGPT's OpenAI's image generator. I don't actually remember its name. It's not image GPT, it's something related to ChatGPT, but it's not. It's image generator. So it's their image generator based on ChatGPT, on their tech. Let's put it that way. Do I have gloves? Yes, I have gloves, of course. Okay, we got to sort of stay around maybe the main roads. Oh, the PD. Because that's where the car's supposed to spawn. Anything interesting in the PD? Probably a couple Glocks or something, if I'm lucky. The running man's been complaining about lack of armor everywhere, and I think he was talking about specifically about Chernarus and of course official. So as you can see, I'm not wearing any armor. My character. Oh, nice. A magazine in good condition. Yeah, there's an anti-stab vest, but I need room in my field vest. I even have a grenade. Oh, there's a lot of anti-stab vests. And yeah, there's more sniper related stuff. Or not. Or even a second one. Okay. Keep collecting the rounds. Why do I don't need that many? Absolutely. I just hope to find the press vest, but it's always been more problematic in Chernarus than in Livonia. Let's grab the rounds too, because why not? Then somebody kills me and gets like a whole armory in just one go. Oh yeah. These guns spawn here. That's solid. These ones, I think they're super OP. I haven't actually found any downsides. Curious, what does this scaffolding spawn? Let's take a look. It spawns anything at all. Yeah, spawns the same stuff of even C-Max. Yeah. Oops. Oops, hi there, people. I think it's time to hide from you. Okay. A new knife. I'm attracting some attention here, but I don't think they're going to be really, well, watching me. Just a couple of zombies chaotically moving around. Okay. This we can drop in this one. So I kind of feel like going to Myshkina now and start looking for a Saiga. Just because I got the drum mag. But on the other side... So this sniper rifle for me personally is going to be a pea shooter. No illusions here. I need all the power I can get from a sniper rifle because I keep hitting people when I shoot them in the least vital parts of their bodies, like, I don't know, earlobes, pinky toes, and whatnot. So I need something that, if it hits your pinky toes, it just tears your leg off. Something like that. This level of impact. Yeah, I'm really amazed that nobody used this rod while we were traveling. We've been traveling this road for quite some time. Nobody used it to get to the northern parts of the map. Okay. Are we ready? Yeah, as good as it gets. Oh, I have this magazine even. Why? Where from? Do not ask. Don't think I'm going to find an AK-101. And it got damaged while I was loading it. Nice. So I have magazines for 3 different big guns. 4, if you count Saiga. Don't want to attract a ton of zombies again. 9 mils. Do I even need 9 mil stuff at this point? I don't know, but I can ditch it anytime. Oh, there's medical here, and I'm almost out of bandages, so let's go and pay a visit. And I'm out of bandages of just improvised type. Uh-huh. Let's fix the shoes, because my character keep getting cold. And maybe let's even fix the armband. We have the means, so why not? Nice. It's interesting how there's almost zero food around here. Though the trees are working. These kiosks used to spawn a lot of food. Unfortunately not these days. So where would you find cars in this town? No, don't want to check the multi-story buildings. These ones, like this one, they are perfect for looting. Yeah, these small stores that don't have actually any back rooms, they tend to have usually a lot of loot. I have a feeling somebody been through the area. This place has a lot of kiosks. Interesting. This balcony. I keep forgetting that these houses, they actually, some of them, like this one, they have fireplaces. Fireplaces, stoves that you can use if you need to. Is that a real car? Nah. Medical. Nice. Medical zombies learn to climb the roofs. Any bandages seems to be looted or just empty. In my case, hard to tell. One bandage we got. Better than nothing. Let's see if the other side of the street spawns any medical. Not medical. Okay. strangely enough, I remember finding quite often cereal in this room. In this type of room. Not in this particular one. That one, for some reason, associates really closely with cereal in my mind. Tельняшка spawns only in Chernarus. Well, only. Doesn't spawn in Livonia, let's put it that way. Nothing interesting whatsoever. Yeah, I think we got to start looking at the map if we want to find a... Oh, traffic accident. Nice. Though I have everything a traffic accident would offer me. Can even offer me. My bottle is damaged. This one's in better condition. Anti-stop does work. I think I had a magazine at some point, but I got rid of it. That's a solid scope. So now I think we got to go back to the I have this. To the police station, because I think there was a rifle. Prisoner. Do you have anything? Do you spawn anything? Are you even related to the traffic accident? It's new military cap. Lock. Either I take it or I ditch the magazine and the rounds that I have. This one is fierce. There was a BK inside. And the marksman scope. You gotta be kidding me. They spawned at the traffic accidents. Empty. Maybe somebody left it in here. Are you related to the accident? Okay. I think it's time for me. Time has come to ditch the Glock stuff. I'm going to destroy the scope in my inventory if I continue to run around with it. This bottle has bad water in it, so let's empty it. Drain this one. I say drain this one. Aha, it didn't go on the ground. Okay. Here we go. One full Sega magazine. Nice. What else did we get? A little bit of these rounds. This gigantic scope. Good. What else? Damaged shirt again. Let's fix it. And still zero food around. So Livonia, compared to Chernarus, actually has tons of food. Yeah, okay. It had unexpected to see difference that this drastic, but again, this is like many cars server, but I don't think they changed any loot tables in here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, these rooms are way more interesting to loot. Okay, let's see if there was a rifle. There's a zombie in here. Oh, it's the second zombie in 2 hours that has food. Yep. There was a rifle. So what can I put on it? A freaking marksman scope that's damaged. So we keep that off. And take this one on for now. Oh. Let's grab another magazine. I think there was one here on the shelf. And leave to reload everything properly. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Found a sheath. Now I definitely need a belt. I have everything for the belt. Okay, so this rifle, we empty it. We ditch the mags, but we keep the rounds. Another heli crash. Yeah, I think so. So the rounds, they go back into this magazine. To save room, of course. And then these rounds. We're gonna need a couple. Some damage, some pristine. Well, I'm not going to care. But we got distracted. I was going to start looking at the map. Oops. We did it. What was there? There was something there. I accidentally moved around. Okay, this max damaged. I can survive that. Knife. And just to save room, let's drop this back into the mag because we have second mag. Not a big deal. Something along these lines. The short gets beaten a lot, so I think I move this like this. This loot like this here. To maybe save the scope from getting destroyed. We're lucky. Okay, now we need a summer camp or a military installation because I think they spawn. Oh, hello there. Both badly damaged, but only one's rotten. We need weapon cleaning kit and green cargoes. Oh yeah. Amazing. My looks going. No, I have green cargoes. Aha. Wait a second. My cargoes are green, these cargoes are green. What pants did I actually want? That's a little bit confusing. I need to take a short break, but microscopic really. I'm not even going to log out. We'll have to find a nice bush for a couple seconds. And I know that the minute I go AFK, even if it's like for 15 seconds, there will be a car passing by. Oh, we have some zombies here. It's a little bit scary. And the server shutting down. Okay. Short break then. I didn't log out. It was the server. So short break, some clips for you. And yeah, I'll be back. The server needs time to restart anyway. So be right back.
What? Doesn't it look nice? Hey, wait. 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 Oh, she doesn't bend over anymore. No time to play silly games. No time to play silly games.
Okay, I'm back. Hope the server's back. One of the fights around Lemberg in Livonia. Three guys. Unbelievable. I do not really remember this clip. They are running back and forth looking for me. I think I killed one and ran away. Oh no, I stayed actually. Yeah, that's that guy I killed back then. And somehow the bullets didn't hit him. Yeah, I got them really scared. They barricaded themselves in this building. And to leave the building, they engaged even this smoke grenade. Yeah. Okay, that was a nice clip. I actually didn't remember about it. Did I kill? Did I just dispatch the whole squad there? I think one got away. Because the guy with gigantic backpack, that one didn't drop when I shot at him. Sort of kind of almost like defense actually protected him. Here we are back here. Maybe actually after server restart we get some cars. Oh yeah. The Pioneer is not even on my hotbar. That was smart. Haven't looted this military in a very, very, very long time. Let's maybe do it really fast. I need weapon cleaning kits at this point. I've accumulated so much ammunition that's... yeah. And an electrical kit would be nice to get the marksman scope fixed. Oh. Plus things like belts and whatnot. Oops. Already attracted two zombies. So these bus station benches, they've always been like almost like loot explosions. Well, they used to be loot explosions back then. But even these days they still have... ooh, yeah. They still have a lot of loot. There was another one on the other side. No food in the kiosks anymore. Okay, before going in the base, let's first enjoy what we got from the zombies. Judging by the amount of food I've been finding, that's almost zero. I bet the most valuable stuff here would be food, not guns and ammo, but food. So let's move this valuable stuff to the only place where nobody'd be able to get it away from me, to my stomach. Yeah, this town has pretty insane amount of kiosks. Not that they're useful or anything. Interesting place for a radiator to be spawned at. Okay, one of the few static trains in the game these days. And it is definitely military. Immediately this gun. I thought of it. That's why I still have this magazine. But now I'm double carrying, which is sorta a little bit inconvenient. Okay, so maybe let's leave the shotgun. That's even more interesting. That's an AK-101. A tad unexpected, I would say. Doesn't have a buttstock. Doesn't have... no, the handguard it has. I have a feeling the accuracy is going to be atrocious without the buttstock. So let's take a look around. $70, yeah, that's the one that we cannot install there, I think. Different type of buttstock. Let's check. I kinda wanted to hide them, but they are sort of very visible here. Oh no. I can actually. Okay then. Let's back off. So we have some rounds for this gun. Uh-huh. Let's move both of them. Leave me alone. I'm a little bit busy here with all the guns that I found. That I didn't know that you can find something as good as a K101 in here. So let's take this one. I would prefer this one, but the magazine that I have is really small. And this one's damaged. So, AK-101. The rounds. The magazine is damaged, but it's freshly damaged. It's not like deeply damaged. It's just got damaged. Okay. This is solid. As solid as it like gets. Not leaving any rounds here. Just these two guns. Okay. That's way more than I expected to find around here. And that's only half of the train. Okay, this we have to empty. Grenades, I don't need them, but let's keep picking them up. There's still a ton of these containers around here. It's tracers. That's just caps and berets. Another silencer. Born. Okay. I'm taking it. Another grenade. I'm getting geared without any intention to. I got actually geared without any intention to get geared. Wooden buttstock. Yeah. Like this. And some additional rounds. Paper. Signs of people. Let's take this box of rounds just because it happened to be here. And another of these ones. I don't really need it. But if I find baby AK, would be interesting, but I can actually ditch all of it and keep just the pistol, the AK-101 and the Pioneer rifle. This train doesn't spawn military. No, it does. No, my AK-101s wouldn't. They usually actually come in black plastic. Yo. That's actually a lot. AUG magazine. Okay. Let's make some room in our pockets. I don't need all these magazines, I need the rounds. Since it's not raining, maybe let's make our character a little bit drier-ish. I was just moving to the coast, towards the coast, slowly, looking for a car on the way, and I got all of a sudden geared. This is drenched too. I think this is going to be enough to get the character more or less dry. Ah no, the pants. Oh, the jacket, the shirt. Yeah, since the food seems to be pretty serious problem around here. Yeah. Let's try to conserve the energy. Binocs. The military here. Interesting. this point, I'm not sure if this place is going to spawn any weapon cleaning kits for me. Okay, that's my rounds. What does this place have? Another buttstock. Okay, let's keep moving. Better remember that if I'm lucky, bison. Doesn't have a buttstock, but I think I can make it work. Since I've been carrying all the stuff here with me. To use it as an anti-zombie plinking gun. Oh crap, it doesn't fit. Aha. It will fit in my t-shirt. See, it's tactical short, not t-shirt. Will fit in there. Yep. So that's gonna be my plinking gun then. This has to be somewhere else. We'll deal with it later. This has to be in this magazine, I suppose. That we definitely need to ditch now. Yeah, there's simply at this point too much loot. Okay, need to unload this max and ditch them too, but that I'll do later. Saiga. I'm still carrying that Saiga drum. Winchester rounds. Uh-huh. Another grenade. No, I think I'm full. P-01. In good condition. What else would you need? Okay, the amount of loot here actually seems to be insane. ACOG. Yeah, I'm looking not even around, I'm looking mostly under my feet. Yeah, that's pretty long. Cannot take it. Oh, didn't see you there. Want to follow me inside? Go and loot the main base, but I don't think I'm going to find anything interesting after this train. This train felt like it was a proper military train. When they just added trains to the game, I was playing Livonia back then already, and the first trains were military trains on the coast. It was sorta insane. High cap. Is it higher cap? No, it's the same 20. There's no difference between tactical and field. That used to be called high cap because of slightly deeper pockets. Okay, and this is the workshop offices I mentioned before. I mean this type of the building. And here we have this nice belt finally. So, is the belt in good condition? Yes, but this is not in good condition. Let's fix it. And this goes here. And this with the knife goes here. And the only thing that I need now is the proper canteen. And I came here only looking for a weapon cleaning kit. I found pretty much everything else already here, but the weapon cleaning kit. These bayonets are nice. Let's grab one. Another golden ticket, but this one's tracing. With some tracing. Oh, armored zombie. There's a couple more over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, the armored zombies, they are a little bit slow. If we find pockets for this one, we will probably pick it up. Okay, that's like the first proper kind of food I found on the server. And for that I had to go all the way to this place. Okay. Slightly amazing, I would say. That box we have already. An MP5. This place actually can offer you all sorts of things here. Civilians at the military base. Pretty tough. No plate carrier zombie. No, plate carrier zombies 2. I've killed them, but no pockets. What are they called? No attachments. Somebody left this here. But the backpacks stay on the ground for quite some time, so I can take this. Might come in handy to bury my enemies. Okay, polymer buttstock, but my AK is sort of wooden now. Bison mag. Wait, my Bison mag is sort of damaged, and this one is sort of worn. Okay. We can even sort the rounds out. We have this many now. And we sort of can get rid of the bad ones. Okay. And now these buildings that used to be like the main ones. Hey. Tough guy. I mean me. Did they damage? Yeah. They keep damaging my stuff. So a couple plate carrier zombies I killed, properly armored, but no attachments, so far we proceed without. Okay, so 6. Okay, this is like 101. Okay. I'm not familiar with this one. I don't think I've had a lot of experience with this one. Magnification seems to be a little bit more. Do I need it like this? Well, whatever. Let's grab it. This we don't need. This we don't need. Though if I wanted my rifle to have the same level of magnification as my just assault rifle, then yeah, normal ACOG, of course. And again, no knives around. That's interesting. I found a couple of SKS bayonets that I haven't seen for a very long time. Oops. Lagged. Another P06. I'm lagging around these containers probably because of doors desynchronization. And here we have a Saiga. So I either do something and find a way to... Yeah, not with this backpack, not with these clothes. So I'm not taking the Saiga then. And time to get rid of these rounds then. Another dream shattered. I think I got enough rounds for the guns that I have already. So you guys been pretty annoying around here. And I'm here with just my kitchen knife to kill you. Probably should switch to that bayonet. The shovel's badly damaged. Rail hangar. Well, oops. Ended up on the TV. Not sure, but I'm going to keep it for now. If I find that polymer buttstock in good condition, I might keep it. Yeah, I'm lagging around the doors. I think I need to restart the game, or at least maybe relog onto the server. Oh, finally, a good knife. Finally. Okay. Is this military? Racers, no thank you. Time to get rid of this kitchen knife. CP rounds. Well, I have enough. This is still military. Let's see if the car parking a lot is military. Yeah, leaving that zombie in the middle. Not a great idea, so we got to leave. Oh, this one has actually had some food for us. 9 meals. Polymer handguard. Cover sights. That's for the AK. Nobody used this freaking rod the whole time. Which is I think insane. I stayed around this rod the whole time since I spawned, and nobody really used it. Gigantic backpack? No. This character stays sharp and... Oh, check it, that's green. I like my shirt, but I think it's time to move to something a little bit green-ish. Look how green I am. Everything's green on me. The only thing that's not green, it's the vest, but it plays nice with the gloves. And with the guns. This you cannot get out. Okay. Is this me? This is not military. Yeah, this is properly civilian. Okay. Okay, let's reorganize our inventory a little bit. So first of all, we don't need this. like this then. Damaged, they're all damaged. Not good. Then let's take this magazine. Let's remove everything from the gun. Let's see, let's sort the rounds. We have so many that we can get rid of the damaged and badly damaged ones, just because we can. Uh-huh, 35 damaged ones. Worn, pristine. 55 worn ones. Are they all really damaged? Okay, these are all good. What if we load them all again and see if they're all damaged? When we unload them, they might get sorted again properly in different piles. Looking for me. So 3 damaged, 5 badly damaged, and 35 damaged. Okay, didn't get lucky here. So let's take this mag and fill it. This. The zombie is walking just right in front of me. You're going to go inside. Oh, this mag got damaged while I was loading it. Okay then. At least the rounds inside are not damaged. Okay, I'm ditching all this stuff that I do not like. Keeping this gun without a buttstock though. Now, the rest of it. We're definitely not going to need the UMP stuff. So let's unload it. You go away. So 25 pristine ones, 5 worn ones, good. Now this mag. I sort of want to keep it for now, but I'm not sure if we're ever going to need it. Now, the mag inside this gun. Let's sort it. That's pristine. So you go in the pile. Not a single weapon cleaning kit. And closest hunting camp is around Mishkina. The one next to the dam. Yeah, the damaged rounds go away. I don't need them. I have enough good ones. All of a sudden, I got freaking gear to the teeth. Without even visiting places like the airfield or even the VMC. Okay, this is all pristine now. Let's check the max for the sniper rifle. Uh-huh. That I don't need. And this mag. Don't need. Uh-huh. Pristine rounds. Okay. Let's fill one magazine. Chamber the gun. Not that I'm going to need that many rounds in the sniper rifle, but just in case, just in case. Let's open the box. And load this mag too. Okay. So we have a ton of ACP rounds. Uh-huh. Now it's time to check the pistol then. If this one has all the good ones in the mag. This one's good one. For badly damaged. We cut them before they actually did some damage to us. Perfect. Chamber the gun just in case. Not that we need this gun, but I have a holster that's otherwise going to be empty. Oh. Now, this kitchen crap goes away. This goes on my belt. This can go like here, for example. So the pistol, this gun, this gun, everything have been reloaded properly. As good as it's humanly possible. Checked as thoroughly as humanly possible. Okay. Good. I think we are ready to move on. So, and since I want to go to the other side of the military base, I guess that's what we are going to do. And pick that polymer buttstock on the way. We get a chance. I don't remember where it was. That's where I found food. Somewhere on this side, maybe. Somewhere here, maybe it was. One of the train cars. The loot's changed probably, so if we keep looting it, we're going to be polymer handguard. No, that's not the buttstock, that's handguard. Damaged knife. Grenade. Zombies are back. So the buttstock that I'm talking about, I took it in my hands, I think. Okay, this is perfect. I left this here. It's mine. That's for M16. That's wooden one. So was it in the train then? It was in the train then, I think. Loot here is probably changed too. And that's M4. Yeah. I don't think. Oh yeah, there's all new loot in here. I didn't think I spent this much time around here. Okay, the loot here stayed unchanged because I didn't touch it. And this one. Is it possible to attach this buttstock to this gun? No. Sorta kinda, by the look of it, it should fit. Okay, this... There's a couple buildings over there that I didn't loot at all. So maybe let's take a look there, just because we happen to be in the area anyway. Yeah. So probably that polymer buttstock's gone. This is still military. Oops, and here we have a car. But I do not really like this one. It's slow as hell. That's another magazine for the FNX. Well, let's grab it. Does this spawn military? By the look of it. Okay, there's a big electrical substation here. This is probably not military already. Okay, did I leave that butt stock in one of the kiosks? Probably not. I left a gun in there and a lot of magazines, but not any of the butt stocks. Yeah, no butt stocks here, it's my guns. Okay. No, let's keep moving then. Signal pistol, but not no flares, because they do not spawn, because they do not fly properly anymore. Another hiking jacket with another stupid knife. Can I fix my backpack here? I don't like that it's damaged. I like it not damaged. The vest got damaged, but the shoes got damaged too. So need keep our priorities straight. Yeah, sniper bar. This area is not military. So... Oh yeah, nice. Finally. Finally a good knife. I had to start complaining loudly about lack of knife to start finding them. Yep, that's how it's supposed to work. 1, 2 dead, 1, 2 dead. Yeah, it's so strange to see like train engines and just engine, train train cars, not as a part of spawn trains anymore after several years in Livonia, where the only trains are the ones that spawn, the ones that are dynamic. Stone with these guys. Don't want to interfere. Okay. Maybe I should have taken that Humvee. Better than nothing. But I think I'm going to find another Lada Niva around the dam. I always find one there. Strange village over there. And now I remember it. Strange couple of houses. And if we want to hit the dam and the summer camp around it, we got to go in that direction. So we came here looking for a car. We are leaving with, well, not a full backpack actually. We are leaving with less loot that we came in with, but you look at this. That's some food running over there. But they didn't smell me. That's so strange. I should have... Yeah, now they did. Come on guys, come here. Oops. There's 5 of them. Are you running away already? Okay, made some noise. Oops, ruined the suppressor. But that's why I have this gun on me. Exactly the reason. Okay. Time to get some nice meat off of them. The food seems to be a problem, so that's why I wasted so many rounds on them. The fat's perfectly safe to eat, of course, if you cook it. There was one more somewhere around. I got 3. Yeah, there was. I killed 4. Where's the last one? The last one got really sent into the ground immediately. No burial needed. Yep, here it is. Time to leave the area. Somebody wants revenge. You look at them. They didn't get enough. Oh, this is another pack. Ow. That was painful. Ow. They seem to be... These ones seem to be a little bit more fierce. That's not me. That's just Paul. I think they destroyed my cap. No, they haven't, but they definitely destroyed the second suppressor on the gun. Okay, and if I do it right, I can fit another one in. The bayonet got badly damaged after all this cutting. Okay, is there a house over there with a fireplace? I think there is a house, but is it the one with a fireplace? Hard to tell. Yeah, it seems to be. Not exactly the safest place to start fires, but okay. Helicopter. Two helicopters at the same time came down. Roughly in the same direction. Okay. Good, nice place with a nice fireplace that we can just load and cook it all almost like in one go. Here we go. Let's finish with this bayonet then. We need some bushes. Oh. No firewood. We don't need more than one. Just a second. Okay, the stick for starting fires. We don't have any matches, unfortunately. So let's just cook this fast. And yeah, we gotta keep moving. And drill kit. I always try to craft fireplace instead. Like this. Then we just need this there. And then kindling. Okay. I'm going to sacrifice one rack since I'm sorta gonna be bothered to go outside and get more bark. Sticks in there. From this round and this one magazine. Just like this. Now the suppressor is still there, but the gun's almost empty. Well, that's why I picked this gun up for situations like this. This one is good. I'm gonna stay like this. Now this is damaged. This is okay. This is okay. They beat me in my face pretty much. Store reading. In the shimmer. Okay, the only thing that still damaged on us is the field vest, but okay, that I can survive. Going to get pretty hot because of all these pieces of fat in my inventory. All of a sudden, absolutely unexpectedly, we are very solidly geared. On top of it, we have a ton of food. Well, it's not a ton, but just the amount of it, it's like 7 pieces of fat. They are not all, yeah, some of them are not even 50% by the look of it. But this is a ton of food. Okay, time to leave the place. I thought there was doggies again over there. Perfect, and we found the only piece that we needed. Leather sewing kit. Leather sewing kit in here, which is absolutely amazing. So we need to go in this direction, but first we feast. This is all ready to be eaten. It is all ready to be eaten. So these pieces, they're not especially big, but I have 7 of them. They're not especially big, like calorie dense wise and just stomach space wise, but yeah. So still have quite some different ammunition here, and now we can fix the vest. Why? I don't know, but now we can. Why would we need it fixed? Zero idea, but now we have everything but the glasses damaged. Well, everything but the glasses not them. What the hell is that? Train spawn over there. Okay, let's take a look at the train in Chernarus. Doesn't look like military. Doesn't look like much, to be honest. Has food though. Okay, civilian stuff, that's like nothing special, I suppose. Hoodies and, well, clothes. Just pretty much fixed everything that I got damaged on me. The amount of zombies though is a little bit scary here. That's probably one of the most obscure. Ah, barrels. Yeah, okay. That makes sense now. So totally forgot about Makarov magazines. Unfortunately, Livonia stopped spawning Makarovs and Makarovs magazines. I think it's a shame. Okay. Some of the guys got a little bit agitated. Let's get them de-agitated. How did you avoid the bullets? Oops. Yeah, there's a little bit too many of them. This one's out. Looking for me. Okay, do you have anything interesting since I wasted all these rounds on you? Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I got food already, cannot complain, but... Wait, they're back flares. If you survive long enough to check if they fly properly, let's try. Let's try to. Desert Eagle. That's why I keep with a magazine. That's why I keep all the things that I keep. And another doggy. Oh no 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 no. Change his mind. Coming from the other side. Stop running around. Oh god. Just keep shooting. Where are you going? Okay. All sorts of entertainment here. The barrels are all empty. But there's a lot of them. Okay. Desert Eagle. Of all things we found, we could find here, we found the Desert Eagle. Let's make some room. Pristine, the max pristine, everything's pristine. You gotta be kidding me. And I still have these 3 rounds. So the plinking gun can go. Reload the FNX. The rest we will deal with later. The zombie that I was shooting at chaotically. Okay, I just killed all the zombies around here. So many barrels. This one with radioactive waste. I'm curious if it's possible to reach the barrel from the top. Well, not really. But okay. Offloaded all the barrels of the train. Somebody finds this place without, if they don't know about the train here, they would be really questioning what happened here. Why does this place have all these barrels? When does it have it? Okay. One thing that I haven't seen yet on the server is disinfection things. So no disinfectant, no tinctures, no iodine. Let's eat all the doggies. We spent a lot of rounds on them. Let's empty this one. And drain the water bottle that we don't need anymore. Not under a tree because it might end up stuck in the tree. Yeah, that's draining the bottle into the canteen. Not the other way around. Don't make that mistake. Here we go. So now the roads to the dam and back to the coast, they're almost parallel here. I don't think I've ever been in this, for example, ditch. Wouldn't call it a valley. That's a couple of very open fields here. So I wanted to go to the dam just to get maybe at least a gun cleaning kit, one gun cleaning kit in there. Hope I don't get attacked by more wolves in these fields, because it looks like I spawned two. Well, I spawned first one pack on me, and then after that immediately another one. I think there's a bug somewhere in the animal spawning system that might actually make them spawn sorta kinda one after another on you. Oh, there's a river here. That part I didn't remember. Yeah, the power lines go to the dam, so you follow the power lines, you get to the dam. Okay. Short stop to reload the mags. Yeah, another super open field. There's more than a bunch around Zelena, sure. I kinda like this edge of the map in Chernarus, but I think it is because at some point it's newer than the rest of the map, because at some point they just decided to redo it completely, and it was way after the map itself got designed. And here we are looking at the dam down there. Isn't this beautiful? So that's why this part of the map looks better than let's put it that way, well better designed, way better designed than the rest of it. And there's no car at the dam. Disappointing. I almost always find it here on this server. Over there. That's where it's supposed to spawn. Not today, I guess. Okay. These 11 rounds, let's drop them in the gun. Here we go. Now, blah, 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 blah. This magazine. And let's eat this can of food, because why not? I got our food indicator finally full. We found so much freaking loot today. I didn't expect Mishkina to be so freaking full of loot. Even the K101. I mean, that's luck, yeah, but besides the K101, there was a very solid M16, and even with, if you look around, with a good magazine. With a 30 round Stana. Couple places to loot on that side. Okay. I just saw the rocks and used them to get to that side without wetting my feet. Don't need that one. Interesting that this place has less electrical hardware than the electrical substation at the at Zelena. But this one has sort of several underground compounds. Well, I mean doors. Blast doors leading to like these underground compounds. These ones. Maybe in the Z2 these doors going really would really lead somewhere. But I think at this point it's time to call it a day. There's a zombie over there, but doesn't really mean anything. Can be our zombie. So it's time to call it a day. Strangely enough, even though I really expected people to on a many car server to use the road I spawned on, logged in on, to use it as a pretty much highway to get to TC, to the northwest airfield, and we didn't see anybody just driving around there. Not a single car tonight driving around. If you stay on the coast, somewhere around, I don't know, maybe maybe Cherno, maybe Electro, Cherno, probably Chernogorsk. You would actually see cars driving past you every, I don't know, 30 minutes at least, maybe even 20. So, but yeah, no luck today. And the only car we ourselves were able to find was that Humvee that I decided not to take. Not a big fan of Humvees. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Again, this has been my very late stream, for well, pretty much the previous day. Let's call it that way. At this point, around 24 hours late. If I have time, and I hope to, I'll fix it tomorrow. But for tonight, this is it. Thank you very much for watching, YouTube people. Thank you very much for watching on YouTube. I hope I was able to actually see my YouTube chat. I loaded it. The chat was on my screen, but maybe it got disconnected, so I hope not. Please leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe for more on YouTube. But Twitch offers better quality in my case, so Twitch people, thank you for watching on Twitch. Thank you for jumping in the chat. Connachton, Gonna Get Ya, Miss, Mountain Man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. I could see quite some lurkers. Don't leave the stream yet. Don't leave the channel yet. Give me a second. Let's find somebody to rate and call it a day. So at this point, usually at this time of day I start my streams, but well, not today. Today I'm going to call it a day this time. Mountain Man, thank you, man, and hope everything's amazing for you. Going to be so give me a second. Looking for somebody to rate. Okay, looking for somebody to rate. Somebody playing Vanilla, Chernarus, Livonia, Sola. Okay, I like the title. Can we rate them? Chernarus Chaos. The title says. Let's see if we can rate them. Some of the streamers for some reason disable incoming rates. I mean, if you're a small one, I don't think it's a good idea. Let's go and say hi to Green Eyed Gal. The title that attracted my attention is Chernarus Chaos. I like the sound of that. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. So maybe let's see how it goes tomorrow. Not going to promise anything. I have plans. That's it for tonight. Again, this has been my pretty late 24-hour late stream at this point. Goodbye and good night.